Woosah.
Woosah.
We all just took a deep breath, meditating into the new episode of The Actor's Cut. As you can see, I have an awesome show here. I have the wonderful Emily Tarver here, and I have the wonderful VICCI Martinez here. We are going to talk to them about their roles on the hit show Orange is the New Black. We're going to talk about their backgrounds as far as their music and as far as the movies that they've been in. And you're going to be surprised about the rich history that these two ladies have, because it's very deep.
It's a rich history.
It's a very rich history.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was very excited. I've been reading it all day, and I couldn't stop, because I'm like, just to know you too, and to know what you do, and to understand how much that I know that you enjoy your craft and being in your craft and doing what you do is just another honor and a joy to just have you on my show tonight. So
we are honored to be here.
I call it a blue collar history.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you call it that?
Because I'm still in debt and I'm still broke.
Not from student loans, right?
No.
Not from student loans.
All the loans that said, why not? You know, way to give me a chance, and a way to just keep waiting on that.
Yeah.
Keep calling, Visa. Keep calling.
Keep calling.
But stop
American
calling.
Express sounds like American So Slow, because they're not really getting through.
Yeah, you'll talk to our good friend Tone, and his voice sounds like.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Click.
There you go.
We don't even answer anymore.
We'll be right back.
And there you have it.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you start off a hit show right here,
Yeah.
just like that, just like that.
Honesty.
Yeah, I am so glad to have y'all down here. Just please, start off, introduce yourself, let everybody know who don't know. If you don't know who these people are, you've been under a rock, but I'm gonna let you introduce yourself anyway.
And now you're about to know.
Well, my name is Emily Tarver. I'm an actress and a comedian and a singer and a writer. And I moved to New York in 2004 to study comedy. And now I mostly am an actress. I don't do much live comedy anymore, which I'm totally okay with.
I think you're funny all the time, like really live.
I save it for at home.
No. Like all the time I'm laughing, so I'm like, hey, everything's going great.
And that fulfills my need to make people laugh. I just need to make one person laugh a day.
Well, see, I mean, if you're making somebody laugh, then you're getting the job done.
Yeah, I'm not getting paid.
And if it's an audience of one, then
And it's a belly laugh. It's like the one where you're like, stop being funny because I'm actually going to throw up.
Yes,
now.
I understand
That has happened many times in our life together, like 2
Yeah.
minutes. In our life of 2 minutes together.
Yeah.
We just met yesterday.
We've been together for 5 minutes.
Yes, yeah, and that's wonderful, because not only are you guys a real life couple in real life, which is absolutely phenomenal and wonderful, which I love.
Thank you.
But you two also star on the hit show Orange is the New Black.
That's right. That's where we met, on the last episode of season 6.
So was it like a scene you were like roughing her up and?
No, we didn't even have any interaction, really. We were just in this big scene with a bunch of cast members. There was this really big kickball scene, and I was one of the guards on the field, and we just kind of were making each other laugh, and then...
It was the snow day.
It was the snow day.
We had a snow day, and they sent us home early. And I'm sorry, but even if you were in school, like your snow day, you were like, what? We get to go to school, and then we get to bounce early? Yeah. So all of us were just all stoked, and that was the day that I met, like,
Yeah.
verbally, physically met you. Because I wanted a hot dog, but I wanted some real yellow mustard, and I don't mean to say that New York doesn't have real yellow mustard, but, like, there's this fake real yellow mustard called French's or Heinz.
It's French's.
It's just like, it looks like a yellow color crayon, and it's probably bad for you.
Yeah, I know that stuff.
It's really bad for you.
It's not good.
But
she was like, I want real yellow mustard. I was like, you talking about that French's?
and then I was like,
And she was like,
Not
who
the
is this
Frenchies.
person?
yes.
And
And
then
she was talking
that's
about the
when,
French's.
To me, we really met. I was like, wait, what did she just say?
Over
French's.
French's mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can totally like vibe with that.
Because
That'll
even
be
with
$6,000
French's.
I'm
like, even when I'm trying to get my hot
60,000.
dog, I'm like, can I just have yellow mustard, like for reals yellow mustard? And they're like, yeah.
It's still
And
got
I'm
that
like,
grain in it.
I still see that.
I want the fake stuff made in
I
a
just walk
factory out
away.
of yellow
The
paint
Coca-Cola takes
and
it away.
turpentine.
You know, I just walk away with half a disappointment, but like, you know, okay, it's fine.
Right.
It's fine.
Anyways, that's how we met.
Well, see, listen, you can meet love over anything. Yellow mustard, red ketchup,
Sure.
honey mustard.
It'll never
That's a
last.
mix.
It'll never last if it's honey mustard.
Well, I mean, what is
I'm
it?
kidding.
Honey? Is it mustard? Make up your mind.
That's true. That's true.
Make a
What are you,
decision.
mustard? What are you, syrup?
Right.
Give me a waffle. Give me a corn dog. Never at the same time.
You know, sometimes it goes good with stuff, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always kind of goes good with stuff, though.
What, honey mustard or
Mustard.
French's?
French's
Yeah.
goes good with everything.
I got
Just
say I
regular,
agree.
just
We'll
regular.
be
like,
right back.
Regular
yellow
yellow
We'll
mustard.
be right back. So what you're saying is, we'll be right back.
We're having a very in-depth conversation right now over
getting right
mustard.
deep.
Mustard and love.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy.
Honey mustard.
Honey
Hence
mustard.
the word.
Oh, Vicky, your wordplay is phenomenal.
She's already writing a song in her head about honey mustard.
So let's get into you two. Let's talk about you two now. And let's start with you. Let's talk about your background and how you got started into acting and some of your inspirations that made you want to pursue this career.
I actually studied psychology and Spanish at the University of Texas. And then my senior year, I took a class called Intro to Improv. And then I totally changed my life course. I decided I was going to go study improv somewhere. And kind of the goal was like, maybe Saturday Night Live, but I didn't really know. So I just moved to New York and started at the Upright Citizens Brigade studying improv, and slowly thought I could do acting and started in commercials, basically. Did a ton of commercials. And then a manager saw me in a commercial and she was like, "You're funny." I was like, "I think so too." And then
Or were you like, yo no sé?
I was like, "Yo no sé, it's muy psicológico." But she supported me and got me started into, like, you know, more legit auditioning in television and film. And I've just always been the kid that was like, "Hi, I know everyone's eating dinner right now, but please come watch my performance in the living room in 3 minutes."
Right.
So,
Which you have to be.
yeah. You know, I just have it's a bottomless pit of a need for attention, basically, on a global scale.
It's
Right.
really hard being people that want attention and having a screen right in front of you as well, because I'm like,
I've chosen
oh
not
my-
to look at
yeah,
it.
I'm
You
like,
have all the
I was
attention that you want right here.
Yeah.
yeah, we should just live with a screen in front of us all day.
Everybody is
You
focused
should.
on you.
No, we'll die.
This is all
Yeah.
about you right now. All about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, because
scared.
you can't be scared, because my mom said if you're scared, go to church. That's what my mama said.
That's
My
what-
mama said if you're scared, go to church.
If you're scared,
I like that.
I don't go to church.
Which
I
is
ain't scared.
that's what
I
we
ain't
do.
never scared.
If we're scared, we meditate, which is our
go
church.
to church.
You know, we come back to the
Well,
basics.
They say
Or
your
we
they
watch
say your body is your temple. You know.
So there you go. I don't have to walk outside my door to go to my church.
Fake tattoos. Body is our temple. If
I
you
put
don't-
fake tattoos on her today because
Yeah.
we're going to get a tattoo together and she's scared. So I was like, let's just see what it
But
feels
they
like.
look freaking awesome.
Don't they
right
look
here
great?
up
We're getting
close.
a
Like,
tattoo
they are like
for the greater good of the world. We're going to do an interview on love and life and stuff, and then we're going to get a tattoo.
We're going to get
together.
interviewed while we're being tattooed next week.
And I might not get one.
That's gonna be
but
awesome.
This is just like the.
I'm going to get it first. She's going to chicken out. It'll be fine.
Show me your real tattoo.
She's not gonna chicken out. If you chicken out, don't chicken out. You can't chicken out. You got to go through with it.
Don't be like Phoebe
I
on
might
Friends.
pigeon out.
Oh no, not like
Because
this.
Rachel got a heart on her butt, and then Phoebe was like, "Look, I have the world," and it was just a blue dot.
That's what I'm
Great
gonna get.
episode.
I might
No,
get a blue
no.
dot.
No,
I already
she's like,
told
"Look,
her.
it's the whole
She's
world."
like, what? So like, are you freaking out? And I was like, no, because I'll just get a dot of something.
See?
And I didn't even know that episode, so here you go.
It was in the back of your
That's-
mind somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, see, your dot.
scared.
What would your dot represent? If you were to talk about your dot and what represent your career, because a lot of people may not know, but this young lady was on The Voice was on CeeLo Green's team. Very phenomenal singer here. Also on American Idol. And was it Star Search way back in the day too?
Yeah, you're right. Like way back. But it was like way back before they were like, let's not bring this way back at all anymore. And that was when Arsenio Hall took it.
They tried to reboot it.
Yeah, they tried to do it, and they were like, not so much. So I was on the Arsenio Hall.
So you're on Arsenio Hall version
Yeah.
and not the Ed McMahon version.
Yeah, not JT coming out there with like Ed McMahon giving him the star. Like, no.
Okay.
Yeah, that was when I was about 17, 18.
So who were some of your early influences as far as music is involved? And
for me, it would have been definitely Selena. You know, Selena's like just somebody who was, you know, Latin American, didn't speak Spanish, but could sing in Spanish and loved her culture so
Right.
much. But it's like, I'm sorry, but when your parents are just like English the whole time and trying to make you be like, you know, so don't know this world because I want you to be so educated and speak correctly, you know, if you're going to do this world. And then it's like, but wait, you don't know your culture? Oh, man, backlash. Yeah, Vicky's lazy. You know, it ended up them turning it on me like, you know, like she just doesn't want to learn it. And then I just was like, does that sell? If I just say that I don't want to learn it? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah.
I learned it for you.
You did. That's why we met.
Yeah.
It's like a balancing act, I think, in every relationship that's a big reason why I was like, oh my God, I think that this person is, like, you're so, not to be racial or whatever, but you're so white.
I'm the epitome of a white person.
You're so white.
Blonde hair and
you're
blue
so-
eyes and white skin and freckles.
Like, she loves
You're a white girl.
tacos the way
I'm a
I
white
like
girl.
them.
I'm a white girl.
You love
I'm a
food
ginger.
the way I like it.
I like French's.
You like,
Yeah, you do.
I like French's.
yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah. I think we're good because I'm white.
I love it.
I'm a white person.
And I'm trying to be white, obviously, with my hair that I keep looking at. Sorry.
Your hair looks great.
All right.
It looks good. You keep flicking it back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I
No,
can.
because it's like I'm getting the left and the right mixed up. Like,
That's why you can't just
just leave it alone.
just don't touch it and just be here.
just be
Be
here
here
in the
with
moment.
us.
Yeah.
He's not worried about his hair.
I am not worried.
He's not worried about his hair.
It is not moving.
He knows he looks good.
I'm sitting here looking like
I was worried about
a
my hair
GQ
too.
model.
A GQ model.
Yo, so I love it. So yeah, so how did your singing, how did that lead you into the role of Orange is the New Black? How did that come to part?
Well, I think obviously everything starts with the seed that we plant in ourselves. And even if I try to act like I didn't care about this when I was a young kid, because I grew up with 6 kids in our family and everybody wants to make fun of you. Even when you're doing something good, you know, it's just it's like they want to like, that's what family is. They just like beat you up so that you get stronger, right? You know, it was embarrassing to try to pretend that you're acting in front of your family. And so to just be in front of a mirror or okay, what I used to do is me and my little sister had to take showers together because we were like a year apart. And
You're saving water.
it was
Six
we were
kids.
saving water, and it was annoying because like she liked to stay in the bath, and I'd be like, "Let's get out! I hate this. I'm over it. I hate getting clean." And she'd just be like, "I want to play with my," and whatever. And so I'd be like, "Let's play Grease Lightning," and like I'd be like Danny Zuko, and I'd be like combing my hair back, and I'd do all the lines, and I'd make my sister, who her actual name is Sandra, so I'd be like, "You're Sandra D," and she'd be like, "Okay," and then I'd be like, "Now do the lines," and she'd just be like, "No, I'm bored." And I'd just be so upset with her, and I'd be like, "Do the lines," and I'd be combing my hair back. We'd get in fights, but I think that was like the realization of like, I think I want to pretend I know how to act. I think I want to be Danny Zuko. And as I grew up.
Danny Zuko is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
by the way.
and even though John Travolta,
that's
we all
what
grew
I'm
up.
I
Yeah.
love Grease. I watch that movie every time it comes on like I've never ever seen
Yeah,
it before.
me too.
Same with me with Twister.
Even if there's commercials.
Right.
I love Twister.
That movie is crazy.
It's so good.
And even if it's
Helen
on
Hunt,
TBS, and
Bill
there's gonna be
Paxton, rest in
commercials
peace.
all, like for the next 2 hours, we'll watch it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just will.
Because it's just like it's like one of
Nostalgic.
those first movies that had all like the CG, everything going on with the. You're like, yo, those graphics are freaking awesome, and they're in the eye of the. I understand.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got carried away on a Twister.
See,
moment.
people like Twister.
I love it.
Oh my
Me
god!
and Dee were
I
just watching
I
it the
really
other
hope
day.
they don't
You were watching it the other day?
reboot
Me and Dee were
it.
watching Twister
You
the
think
other
they'll
day.
Was it a
Reboot it?
thundery day?
It was like just like a regular day. I think it was
been
like
some
we were
recent
like
thundery
like a
days.
weekend, and it was.
Did you
like
guys
we were
order
just,
chicken wings?
We didn't, but we should have.
You should have.
I think she made me cook. She makes me cook all the time. She cracks the whip, and I get in the kitchen and I start cooking.
Let's watch a movie we've seen a bunch of times so that when you're in there cooking,
You can't
you
complain
didn't
about
miss
what
a
you're
thing.
missing.
You didn't miss a thing.
That's
Just
perfect.
cook, come back in.
It's the cow, boo.
That is exactly
the cow
it.
happened.
That is exactly it.
Yep, I know.
It's true.
Oh my God. Oh, so Em, let me ask you this.
Yes.
You have been on Orange for a minute now, and how does it feel like working with this cast of wonderful women and being nominated for awards and so forth? Like, how does that feel?
It feels like I don't deserve it, because there's such a huge ensemble of what qualifies you to be nominated.
Right.
And so like last year at the SAG Awards there was like 50 of us, and the award ceremony, they have to set up tables for everyone, and Orange had like 5 tables because everybody gets to bring a guest. So it was just like, it felt weird to me because I think everybody needs to be celebrated and all that stuff, and awards are great, but I already feel so fortunate to just be a part of it.
Right.
That it feels like this is decadent and I like don't belong here.
Right.
I don't feel like
But
I'm
you
a part
do,
of that.
though.
I don't feel like I'm a part of like, the core.
You are.
thing.
You're on the show. You
I
are a part.
am,
You're
I
an
know.
intricate part of the show. You
I-
have to feel like I deserve this, I want this, and I want more.
I'm working on that in therapy. I'm working on that in therapy, feeling worthy of things, but it just I think sometimes it's a little weird for me because
But that's just how you are.
that's just how I am. I'm like, nobody do anything for me. Don't look at me. Like, even though I'm like, I want to be a star. I'm like, okay, but don't look at me. At the same time, it's a weird, I think they call it
I can
multiple
understand
personality
that, though.
disorder.
I can kind of understand that though.
Yeah.
Because we work on this craft because we love it so much. And then sometimes we get to a certain level to where, we wouldn't expect being as a regular person, just being as a regular person. But when you get to that level and you have people always wanting to talk to you and take pictures with you and, just do everything, sometimes it can be like,
I just
didn't know
always
this was
want
gonna
to
be like
say
this,
to people, like, when people are like, oh my God, I'm such a big fan, or I love the show, or I love you, and like, what's it like? And I'm like, I'm just a regular person. Like, I'm fucked up. Like, you don't want, like, I'm not different from you. Like, whatever your job is, I'm sure you excel in it. I happen to be excelling in the job that I'm good at.
Right,
And
right.
like, I'm not different. You just see us on a screen and you think you're disconnected or that we're different, but like, we're all the same. And like,
exact
it's nice
type
to
of
meet you
people.
too. Like,
Right.
what do you do? What's your
Right.
deal?
Right.
We're the same. We're the
Right.
same.
But what's interesting today, on the subway even over here, and one of the reasons we love to take the train a lot is because we like to watch and we like to be, and we know we can get in a car and pop out and like just be like at the place that we're at, but there's some kind of an experience that goes along with being on the train. And one of the things that I like to do on the train is I like to meditate, and I have her come and be a part of it with me. And today we were doing like this because we felt bad because I was like, oh, we're late, and it's because our train was like, we're just gonna sit here for a while and wait because there's a train in front of us and we're just going to wait for people like 20 minutes. And it's like, oh my God, and
No
we're
matter
starting
how
to get
hard I
anxious
plan.
about this, right? And I'm like,
It doesn't work out.
remember, babe, this is an opportunity we get to go do and be a part of this with a friend of ours. You know, this is like just connecting with people in the right way, that if that's not the person we're supposed to connect it with, then we're not going to feel good. And we feel good, so obviously he's amazing. But also it was to remind ourselves, like, the whole intention of being able to have this opportunity to be on a stage or this platform is that with it, when you can finally make the connection with somebody that's watching on the outside, is to inspire them to do
Their thing.
Right.
To ignite their fire.
Right. Right.
And even if their fire is ignited to maybe like bring it down a notch, or to be like, oh wow, like actually I want to bring it up now, or like I need to just balance, like whatever it is that we can do, it's like that's a responsibility, I think. And
Yeah.
I think you take
Possibly too much
well,
responsibility.
because now you're
in it.
hanging out with me and you're trying to make sure that I'm okay. So you're
Yeah.
like, this one and that. What do I do? I don't know.
I'm a
It's
caretaker.
like a casserole.
I'm a mom.
So, you
You're
know
hooked
what?
to this. Be careful.
I'm hooked to that. Can I have some of my
Yes. I want.
My mouth is dry.
Can you ladies perform a song right now?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Tell them about This Is Me Leaving.
We're not doing that. We're doing Try Baby.
We're gonna do Try Baby first.
Try Baby or Bottle
Or
Rocket?
what do you want?
I love Try Baby and This Is Me Leaving. It doesn't matter to me which one we have.
Well, the two that I wrote down are the ones we're gonna do. I'll tell you that much right
Maybe we
now.
do Try Baby. So that's kind of.
Let's do Try Baby first.
Okay.
We're gonna get into Try Baby.
So yeah, Emily and I met on the last episode of the 6th season, and
Is this
over the Frenches.
This is the second song we wrote together, right?
This is the 3rd song.
Okay. I
Um,
believe you.
And we were very just like, hey, let's see if this works, because we kind of were maybe kind of involved with other people, but not. But like it was all open and like nobody knew what was going on. Whatever, dicks were swinging, holes were having. Who knows?
As they say.
As they say. But we are in love, and we didn't want to feel bad about it, and
So we wrote this
we
song.
wrote this song.
Yeah.
And one day when we write like the novel about it, we'll give you like real nitty gritty of how this went down. And then she said that, and then I was like, what? And then we wrote this song.
I'll just ask my therapist for all the transcripts
Yeah.
since February.
But we were actually in the middle of writing another song, and then I stopped it because this came through. And it's really important to me to be like, if something feels better, you just follow it, because the reason like creative people get this like inspiration is because I feel it's coming through God or the universe or something else that's bigger than you, and that's how it's supposed to get out. Anyways, Vicky, shut up and sing it, yeah. Here we go.
There we go.
Don't know what I'm.
There we go. See, that's why I wrote the lyrics out.
You don't know what you do to me. I thought that you could set me free. Baby, you're too blind to see. Do you wanna be
Through with me. Every time I try to speak, you keep on interrupting me. And baby, you're not listening. Don't try to put the blame on me.
you wanna walk away?
Try, baby, try, baby.
I'll be sad, but that's okay.
Bye, baby, bye,
If you
baby.
go
No, then I go to.
don't know how to try no more. You. Know what I'm supposed to do.
lying to you.
Last thing I don't know the truth. But I'm the one calling you. If you wanna walk away,
Try, baby, try, baby.
I'll be sad, but that's okay.
Bye, baby, bye,
If you
baby.
go slow, and then I go too. Don't know how to try no more. If you wanna walk away,
Try, baby, try, baby.
I'll be sad, but that's okay.
Bye, bye.
But if you
Go slow, and then I go too.
don't know how to try no more. Oh, baby, don't know how to get it through, babe. Then I wanna have you, babe.
And I wanna have you too, babe.
So why don't we try?
Try, baby, try, baby.
Try, baby, try, baby. Try, baby, try, baby. Why don't we try? Try, baby, try, baby. Try, baby, try, baby. Try, baby, try, baby. Yeah, why don't we try? Cause you'll always be my baby.
Yes. Yes. That was awesome.
Was it?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is a wonderful show, and that ended right on time, and this could have been a perfect first part. This is a 2-part interview with these two wonderful, lovely ladies here because we don't have enough time. So this is just this is part 1. Part 2 is coming up soon, so stay tuned to your seats. The Actors Cut, Emily Tarver, VICCI Martinez, Hubert Guy, we are here.
Hubert
Stay
Guy.
tuned. Part 2 coming up next.